Year 4. Welcome to the first video for term 3. We are learning about Earth and Space Sciences this term. It's pretty exciting. We have a really cool unit planned for you. This first video is just about the surface of the Earth. Okay, so the Earth is made up of layers. Alright, we've got, hopefully you can focus on that. In the middle here is our boiling hot inner core. The next layer around that is called the outer core. This one here, probably can't see it very well because of the bright yellow, is called the mantle. And the area that we live in, or live on, is the crust of the Earth. Okay? Now the crust is not rigid. It doesn't stay in exactly the same place. It's made up of tectonic plates, which I'm sure you probably already heard of, but we'll look at them in a little bit more detail as we go on. And those tectonic plates slide and move across the mantle, and those are the movements that are responsible for the rapid changes that we sometimes see in the form of an earthquake or a volcano or tsunami or things like that, which are caused, of course, by earthquakes. These changes can impact on the rocky surface of the Earth because they can bring up new rocks and minerals up to the surface. So everything is always kind of moving and changing and evolving. We use the word rocks in a general sort of way. We can use the word rock to describe a cliff face or a boulder, or we might use rocks to describe little stones that we put in our garden or tiny pebbles that we find on the beach. Geologists, however, which are the scientists that study the origin and the history and the structure of the Earth, they will use rocks in a more specific way. So they've classified 3 different types of rocks: igneous, metamorphic and sedimentary rocks, which we are going to be looking at, I think, in week 3 in a bit more detail. Soil, which also covers the Earth's surface, is made up primarily of broken down bits of rock and minerals. So they're just really small particles from an original rock source, mixed with things like decaying leaves and animals and little microorganisms that live in there to help break down those minerals and organic matter. That's what makes our soils nice and rich. So the Earth's surface is always changing, it's always evolving. Sometimes it's very fast, we can see it really quickly, sometimes it can take thousands and thousands, if not millions of years to change. So the Earth's surface is always changing. It might be a rapid change like a volcanic eruption or an earthquake or a landslide. These are the changes that happen rapidly that we can usually see a big difference in, usually as a result of tectonic plate movement. Landslides can also be as a result of inclement weather. Those are the fast changes that we see in the Earth, but the small changes are a little bit more subtle. Might take a lot longer for us to see the changes because they happen so very slowly. Those are the changes that are brought about by weathering, erosion or deposition. Okay, and those are the 3 processes that we're going to be looking at in a lot more detail this term. Okay, these are the processes that are responsible for some of the beautiful landforms that we might actually see today when we look out across our beautiful Earth. Canyons, deltas, sand dunes, they are all formed by slow changes to the Earth's surface. I think that's pretty much all I want to tell you today. This is just an introductory video that's going to cover what we will do this term, where we're studying how the Earth's surface changes over time as a result of natural and man-made activity as well, but mainly natural that we'll be looking at. Alright, thanks everybody, see you later.